What's going on, you guys? DZRCKS here, back with another how-to series, and in this one, I brought in a special guest, my boy Ryan Newman, Jigman23, to teach you guys some krump. He's going to be going over the basics, some of the fundamentals to help you grow as a krumper and make sure that you guys progress after watching the video. So, if you haven't already, check out some of his links. Make sure you check them out. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't. Other than that, run the intro. Let's get right into it.
Yo, it's your boy Jigman23, aka Twin Native, Big Spook. I come here with the krump basics, man. Today we'll be learning balance points. In krump, you gotta have some type of balance. There's a posture, there's a feeling in krump. So there's 3 balance points. I said 2. That's what I said, 3. It's 3 balance points. Your first balance point, you want to be, you know, shoulder lead, you want to be just like this kind of squat motion, so you kind of be able to move, right? So krump has a natural bounce. When you're in this balance point, you kind of in a pocket. Just like boxing, if you ever, you watch somebody boxing, they just not like this. You feel it? They be the boop, they be the knock you out. So you know how in boxing they stay moving. They be heavy moving. Krump is the same way. You always want to be moving. You want to have a little subtle bounce. So this is your first balance point. It's like with a move. You can move here. You can move over here. You can move backwards, front. But this keeps you a good amount of control. Balls of the feet, tight core. You can be able to move. First balance point. Second balance point. This is the balance point where you can do like small movements, sharp movements. If you want to do a little swagger, right here is like stuff that's zoomed in, very detailed. But you can come in, you can be in this one, come to that second balance point. It's a little flow, you feel me? Second balance point, detail, you chilling, you're not doing a whole lot. You small bounce, you can still bounce from this balance point. Third balance point, boom. You catching yourself. This is the balance point where you're able to catch yourself. Because krump, we get a lot of energy. You gotta be able to catch yourself. You be done fail. Especially if you're in a session, somebody might push you, stuff might be getting crazy. People go crazy. Somebody's just pushing you like, oh! You gotta be able to catch yourself. So third balance point, boom. Catch yourself. Third balance point, pow. You want a little core in that thing. Always try to keep a tight core. Sometimes I don't, quarantine, don't get me wrong, quarantine, they got in there. But, we got to keep the core strong. So, boom, balance point, balance point, boom. Core, right leg to the back. Real simple. Bow, you just throw it back just like that. It ain't too much to it. You just hit them with bow. Back to balance point 1. So, review. We're gonna do a little review. Balance point 1, right here. You comfortable? It's like a whole posture. It's not really like a, if you just kind of crumping like this, I could be up here. No, who will believe me? Nobody will believe me. You just be dancing like this. So, you want to be able to get in the krump posture, to slouch. A little slouchy, so kind of like, what's up? Boom, be in here, balls of your feet, you're able to move in this area. Balance point 1, I can move whatever I want to do. So just play around this area, your balance point 1, play around this area. Use your creativity. Boom, balance point 1, balance point 2, remember, boom. You can have it in the front, you can put it in the front. Small details. Balance point 1, you can have a bounce. You always want to keep a bounce. Balance point 2, keep a bounce. Balance point 3, leg to the back, bow, just like that. Catch yourself. Make sure you say, krump get wild. You're going to get wild, so you want to be able to bow. Keep it simple. Bam. Keep it simple. If you want to practice these balance points, first one, sit in your posture, stay in this. This could be an exercise for you practicing balance point 1. You can just be staying in this pocket. You can walk in this pocket, in this slouch that you have, in this type of character. You can walk in this posture where you can move. It allows you to move, to be able to bounce. I have more leverage than if I was like this. You can't do nothing right here, but if you got this extra move around, boom, stretchy room, you can, ooh, you all over the place. So stick with that first balance point, that's your practice. Stay in this. Second balance point, one good exercise would have one leg in front of the other and work on details, work on small detailed movements. This balance point is just like a camera. If somebody zoomed in on you and it was a close picture, this is the close picture. So you can see real small movement. You don't want to do big movements in this balance point. You want to be able to do a little body control, you know. So that's what this balance is point for. So just stay in this and do little detailed movements with your hand, you know. Get creative. Get creative. Something around. You gotta get creative. So stay in this balance point. Get really creative. Work on that. You know, use your creativity. As long as you know the blueprint of it. From here, you know it's details. So work on your details. Work on your details with balance point 2. Stay in your pocket. Boom, boom. Balance point 3. Work on catching yourself. This can literally be your exercise. Bam, boom, bam, boom, bam. Now this will allow you to continue to work that core and snatch. And you want to squeeze your core with the balance points 3. You want to. And you can also, you know, you don't have to do this, but if you want to be an achiever right now, and you're a beginner, you can go in with the 2. You literally just taking this leg right here, sweeping it back, tighten it with the core. That's your overachiever. You can practice that, but for the most part, that's pretty much it for the exercise of the balance points. If you got any questions, you can hit up Jigman23 on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, Black Planet, MySpace, Hotmail. I got it all. LinkedIn, Bebo. Chill. Alright.
Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you haven't already, go ahead and click right there to subscribe. Check out some of the other videos we got going on for you, and we'll see y'all on the next one. Deuces.